If you happen to find them, don't kill any more of them than you have to. And when it went bad last night, they made a choice. It was the wrong choice. You could show them. By bringing them back, you could do that.
The problem is, though, is he's not...
Good.
He's not Maggie. Whoa! Alright guys, I am on a random emotional high today. Let's not question it. Join me, guys, as I react to the next episode of The Walking Dead. Let's use this energy to our advantage. Oh! Wait, is that who I think it is? Oh no, never mind. Oh, this is her story from when... You know who came and attacked? Simon. Smart. So she pretended to die.
Should have played, lady.
Oh, she's gonna play now. Gee, you just hopped to it on her for no... Oh my god. I can't believe I just did that reference in a video. Yeah. She's going to be coming back a lot harder than ever before. You know, she took Negan and she... Well, I was questioning who she hated more, Negan or Rick. I don't actually know the answer to that question. Dang, I mean, Negan didn't technically do this to her family. It was Simon. So, like, anyway. Yeah, she faked her death and now she's going to kick that guy's ass. Bro, she's brilliant at playing dead. The only problem with doing that though is what happens if like a walker walks up and it's like you can't tell if it's a person or not. Oh, because it's... Oh, I see. So that's why she was dressed like that. I was wondering why in that scene she was like, you know, in what looked like a 90. The hell is this? Why is he... So have we jumped forward now? Are we getting one of those bizarre episodes where the timeline's like skew-whiffy? Yeah, she lost everything, so what's her purpose now other than revenge? So I take it she's brought Negan back to the scrapyard. So we have jolted back to real time now, yes? So both Negan and Rick have sat here once upon a time.
What the shit? No, really, just tell me, what the shit?
Oh my god, I can't even tell you the... Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I straight up can't even tell you guys the conflict I have now. Because we've now seen, like, kind of why Negan is needed. And, like, I've seen a semi-softer side to him with Carl and, like... We've learned a little bit about his backstory and, like, there's little... It's almost like they were, like, posting little post-it notes to us over time, being like, okay, here's a little piece of Negan, here's another little piece of Negan, oh, here's another tiny little piece of Negan, and just posting it through our letterbox. That's what it feels like, and it feels like all of that is slowly accumulated, and if you compare start of Season 7 me, who was like, kill him, kill them all, I don't want anything to do with these people, that kind of vibe, because that's now gone. If we think about what's replaced that over time, it's weird. It's like this new feeling of I don't want him to die, isn't it? I find it really hard to accept that I'm saying that. But I've spoken in the last few episodes and recently about my turning thoughts on Negan and how I feel like he is a part of what futures to come. It's just like I don't know how that looks. That's mainly why I'm watching going forward, is because I want to know how that looks, what the end goal or result of that is. Do we see him as a part of a group? Do we ever see him living with Rick? I don't really ever see him living with anyone that he's wronged. Do you know what I mean? So that's the exciting bit for me. Like I was trying to theorize how he'd fit in, what sort of puzzle piece. Like it's almost like we had this big puzzle, right? There's a little piece missing at the end. And that piece is going to be Negan. You know what I mean? It's just like, where on the puzzle does he go? So anyway, over time it's evolved. The hate has kind of disappeared. Not disappeared, but it's like, it is massively diluted over time. And I start thinking about why he attacks Alexandria. I started thinking about why he needs to retaliate, and why as a character he's really no different in his actions to what, say, Rick's doing in some sense. Some ways, right? I'm not going to admit to all ways, but in some ways. And then I look back to how the initial conflict started from something he probably didn't order. And, all these different thoughts, which I'm not going to re-go over because it probably bore you. They've all accumulated to the point where I've understood a necessity in some way, shape or form for his character. So when I see this, I don't really want him to die, right? Maybe scare the shit out of him. Help him realize what's happened and how, I don't know. But will this just reinforce why he thinks he's needed? I kind of get the feeling like this might just reinforce his belief for his need. I don't know, guys. Let's just play anyway, but I've kind of gotten out the concern. If you don't follow my Instagram, I'm currently updating people that I'm recording, so if you saw it, you got the notice in advance. Lucky you. Boom! All posted. That poster is so cool, eh? Compared to the last one, oh my god. So yeah, now we've got to regroup from this. The aftermath of all of that. Regroup.
It could be another attack. Maggie needs me here.
I don't even see the point in chasing them, not gonna lie.
But you choose not to.
Just go.
She's lost someone again.
You think he's already dead?
Oh, I'm a little bit thick. I thought that the little boy was murdered. Dead by a walker. Murdered by a walker. Did they take him? As bargaining? Oh.
I fear for Henry.
So do I.
You, who I thought were the bravest person I'd met.
She is, but she's just lost all over again.
You stopped by cowardice.
We know she'll come round, and she's been through this before now, so if anything, I trust that she'll come round more than ever, right? I have faith that won't be the end of her, you know what I mean? She ain't changing, so come on, Dwight.
It's been over a day.
She ain't turning.
Still not sick.
Come
that says
on,
I'm cool. It just means that Dwight shot me with a clean arrow.
Well, it means you got lucky. It could be anything. It's not like a bite. Sometimes nothing happens.
Everybody else in the battle who got injured got sick. That can't be an accident.
So he just gets a pass, isn't it?
Maybe. Look, you said that we might need him, and we might need him now more than ever. And what I'm saying is that if I had killed him, maybe I would be dead right now.
Come on, Tara. Well, that's spot on.
Do what you gotta do. But no, it's just for you. I'm out.
The crazy thing is, for so long I kept saying, I understand if people feel like they need a certain level of justice. I still believe that. So, with that logic, Dwight probably will die, right? I get it. It sucks, but it's true. But in the same breath, I don't want him to. But I'm never gonna hate someone for feeling like they gotta do what they gotta do. I'm just not with them. Same as Tara. Same as Tara. Oh, she's reading her note. I don't really want to hear that, eh?
Do you want to read it?
You don't want to read it, I don't think.
You're going out there.
Yeah, we need food.
Yeah, back to basics. You know the saddest thing about Carl's death, right? Oh yeah. So I posted a little explanation video, which a lot of people didn't really think I needed to do, but hey, it's there if you want to know why I haven't been posting as much. But I did say one thing, just because someone sort of said, I think a lot of people were frustrated thinking that I had, just given up on it because of Carl and what happened and lost interest and blah, blah, blah. But the crazy thing is this show has always made you move on really quickly. It doesn't really give you a choice to sit and mourn. Every time someone's died, within a few episodes, there's something else to think about. Carl just feels now to me, I know like what he died for and everything is going to be huge going forward, and going forward it's going to be like one of the things that changes everything. I get that. It's probably going to be the most important death of the show. But like at the moment, for me, in my experience, it genuinely feels like he's just another one on the list now, which sucks. But that's just me being completely honest. Because we've had to just think about other things so bloody quickly, it's just another name on a long list of apocalypse casualties. And what you know what it actually does, the idea of, let me give you an example. Some characters I very rarely think about now. Andrea. Once upon a time that death sucked. Oh, it still sucks, right? But I'm not grieving anymore. I'm kind of scared of getting to the point where I'm not thinking about Carl. That kind of makes me sad just thinking about it. Like, and that's true to real life as well, you know. Only ever had one person die in my family, and they were like a distant grandparent. So for me, I haven't really like had to experience like hard death yet. But one thing that scares me about people dying is not just the fact that they're going to die and all that, the pain and suffering that you have to go through after the fact, but also what scares me about death is dying, having someone die and then like it just become like a thing of the past. I know that's the whole point of moving on, but something about that just makes me feel unwell. I don't know how to describe it.
What did he write you?
Oh, he's already
I don't know. I can't.
Wait.
I can't.
You have to. I did it too. When it happened to me, Andrea stopped me. And now?
Oh my god. Bro, what are the odds that I mention Andrea? That's kind of spooky.
Carl wrote that because he wanted you to read it.
So true, but how
It was one of the last things he ever did.
How do you push?
Your stand.
Does he actually read it though? Because thank goodness all the letters didn't get burnt in the fires, eh?
You going looking for him?
For them.
Oh,
You don't have to, Morgan.
I do. I could have before, and I should have.
clear.
I was supposed to. See, we're the same, and I was supposed to.
Fine,
Please go.
but I'm coming with you.
Come on, Carol. That's what I'm talking about. Family first. Yeah.
Relay
I'm
cars
outta
in
here,
position.
Well, they must have gone through a whole bunch for getting through them walkers to Sanctuary.
And there's not a lot of
Yeah,
places to
but-
find more.
Are we forgetting about Eugene?
They have our bullet maker. They can make more.
You think the Sabres have what he'd need to make them?
If they don't, I know where they find it.
The other thing as well, not gonna lie, I still had a theory that Eugene would make fake bullets or duds, as I called them. We have to assume they will have more. We have to assume they will have at least some kind of new artillery, right? We can't just be like, oh no, you know what? Let's go hand in hand with these people. For all we know, they are kitted up.
Whatever the holy hell happened here, I smell it. That's what that fire's about. I wouldn't have killed all your people. That was the work of someone not following the program.
Yeah.
This is my mistake. I'll own this. I took a chance on someone, thought I was doing the right thing, and all I did was punch myself in the dick.
I was like, yeah, getting into the vibe of what he was saying, and then he says that. Yeah, we think other people have had rude awakenings after doing a certain thing. Think about how Simon's gonna... Oh, you know what's crazy to think about, though? If you, think about how we felt in Season 7. Like, it almost felt like we could never get our hands on Negan. He was always one step ahead of us. Imagine we saw this, right? We think to ourselves, all it takes is one person, gone, right? And isn't it mad how, now that we get this scene, the whole thought process is out the window. It's changed completely. I find that amazing.
Sorry for this, but I know in some
See, I
way I
believe
can
him.
help get it back. That we can.
Oh. Bro, he didn't even flinch properly.
It makes sense.
There's a reason she's not just killing him, though. Why is that?
Henry? Henry!
Was that Henry, or are we just thinking of something?
Henry.
You know what it is.
That's a hallucination.
You were supposed to.
You are not here! You were supposed to be there. You weren't.
Yeah, exposed.
He's dead. You know he is.
I came out here to keep an eye on you.
Yeah, he bloody well needs it.
You save people. I've seen it again and again. But you can't save the dead, Carol.
We didn't know he's
You're not dead.
I don't die. I just see it.
I wonder what mental illness he would have. Guys, listen to this. I'm sorry, I just thought it was, I'm very proud of myself here. My new text tone. Are you ready? And my new ringtone is even cooler. Listen to this. Oh yeah. A bunch of you said like I'm the last person you could imagine listening to like rap or Eminem. What the hell? Bro, my top Spotify artists are like 1. Eminem, 2. Linkin Park, 3. Olivia Rodrigo, 4. Amy Winehouse, 5. One Direction, 6. Geek music, which is like theme songs and stuff. Then F. 21 Pilots, Ed Sheeran, Harry Styles. There's something to always remember by the bloody hat. Someone please keep an eye on Rick. Anyone? Literally anyone.
Where'd they go?
We already told Maggie everything.
So, tell me.
Whoa.
How'd you get back there? You're on foot. There's probably someone injured.
Never an issue with them asking for advice, but it does worry me that these people are going to start
There's
disliking
no dive
them.
bar 3 miles off Edge Hill Parkway. Chances it actually... Hey, if you happen to find them, don't kill any more of them than you have to. And when it went bad last night, they made a choice. It was the wrong choice. You could show them. By bringing them back, you could do that.
The problem is, though, is he's
Yeah,
not...
good.
He's not Maggie. Whoa. So one thing that's freaking me out is that people are going to start fearing and disliking Rick. The hell is he wheeling himself to?
That's your flare. That little fire you're gonna start with my girl. On my punch. Trying to hit old Mr. 90 degrees there.
Whoa.
Gotta think these snaps are near and dear. So let's have a chat. Let the healing begin.
That stick.
Recognize that?
It's Henry's.
Oh.
Morgan, stop.
I pray that will bring Morgan.
Came from the other road. We go that way. Maybe we can find him.
We take that road, you know what we'll find.
No, not
But I don't.
necessarily.
You saved me. You knew I could come back. And you can too.
Imagine the arc, though, of like they just
That wasn't me.
constantly keep saving each other from the brink.
I'm not strong like you.
You're still alive, Morgan. You're strong.
I was there that whole time watching them, knowing that something would happen.
I've actually, I've seen some people like comment that they found Morgan unbearable at like this point, but just think of what the guy's been through, man. I'm surprised that he's even still alive after what he went through originally. Let's get that out there, right? Lost his wife. He then had to try and kill his wife, failed, and because he failed, he lost his son. Isn't that like... The fact that that didn't explode his mind.
I have to kill him. I have to.
So they separate. Great.
This is how you kill people? With that thing? Slowly?
What even is that?
No. People are a resource.
threw the flare away. Please.
My wife's name was Lucille. She got me through.
Oh,
I didn't give her shit,
wow.
and she got me through. Just life. It is the last little piece of her that I got left. Sort of like these snaps for you, huh?
What the hell is happening? Is that it? Oh yeah, what? Oh yes. Was she signaling someone? So that was connected. A while ago I was thinking to myself, why the helicopter? Why the landing pads? Why the solar panels? What's that got to do with anything? So she must be a part of something. Whoa. I'm trying to think of why you would stay here in the first place if you had that option. What even is that?
No, don't. I can settle it. Okay?
I've never seen Negan like this. This is mad.
Okay?
She dropped on the floor? Oh, she did. So he named it after his wife. That explains, like, I was always wondering, like, what's with this psychotic connection to a bat? But that makes sense. That's why he's so bloody protective over it. Like, he kept anthropomorphizing the bloody bat. I was like, what the hell? It's not a person. If that's the last thing he's got left of a person. Bro, Negan is starting to become so much more human in my eyes. It's mad. It's mad. Whoa. You know what's kind of crazy? Oh my god, they're back together. Oh my god, yes. I've paused this episode a billion times. So much for not pausing today. What was I going to say? I was going to say something important and I forgot. I forgot to say what I was going to say. A lot of people was like, oh, lots of people lost interest in the series. That, like I said in my explanation video, it's not, I haven't lost interest. If anything, now, because of the way that my mind is changing on Negan, I'm getting more interested than ever in that arc, right? Yes, I know, like, it's maybe not as, like, on the edge of my seat as Season 7 and Negan as a character being Negan originally, like the OG sort of villain. It's not really the same, but it's like, it's a, oh my god, what's going to happen kind of on the edge of my seat, not a what's happening on the edge of my seat. Does that make any sense? I'm going to run out of time, eh? I've been recording,
Morgan.
I've got 24 minutes left of the bloody episode.
Morgan, hey, you know me.
Yeah, so he knows about all of this though. He knows about this entirety.
I'm not right.
Yeah, we know. Please, bloody.
You're out here for them. Me too. And we finish it. You and me.
You know what's mad? The two characters right here are the characters that I'm most worried about in the show. What the hell?
We had to get off the road, out of the forest, and still. Maybe we didn't do it in time.
Yeah, but maybe we did.
Oh,
maybe
these
they
are
don't
the...
look so hot because we hacked off part of them. We're not just gonna leave them here.
I know the opportunity will probably arise when they get offered the chance to go back. Wow. The two characters that are here to deliver such offer are the ones I least expect to deliver such offer, so maybe not. You know what I just had a weird theory about? Imagine there was a way, right? Like, instead of someone being just someone being immune, imagine there was a way where, you know the whole weapons and hitting people thing? You know how Rick had, like, a tiny cut? Imagine there was a way you could get, like, the smallest amount of infection into the blood. The smallest amount. So the body has enough time to fight it, adapt to it, and eventually become immune to it. isn't that how vaccinations work? It's like, I don't know, you're kind of infecting the body with a little tiny bit to like get the body the ability to prepare and build a defense to it. There's just weird theory that's popped into my mind. Like, imagine just a tiny little bit, boom, little nick, and then eventually at some point you get bitten. No infection. Your body can fight it off.
Delivering Rick the Prick to Negan is a win. We wiped our own asses on this one, and the big man is gonna recognize.
Wait! My truck's not far. We can get him to the Hilltops doctor.
There you go. But is that a legitimate
Come back
offer?
with us. You made a split-second choice, and you chose wrong, but it's not too late. You cut us
He has
loose.
taken the advice.
Cooperate. We'll give you a fresh start.
I genuinely get the feeling like this is an offer that's not an offer. I don't think Rick does it. I don't think Rick can swallow it. I don't think Morgan can swallow it. I think that they set them loose, they die. Which is not right.
Community, to become one of us.
We'll see.
I'm giving you my word.
He doesn't believe him for a start.
You asshats aren't dumb enough to believe that.
We can hear him out. We could talk it over.
Thing is, there isn't time for that. You're all gonna need to make a choice, and it's gonna have to be now.
Make another.
Wake up, everybody! There isn't any herd. There isn't any deal waiting back at Hilltop.
I came here to do what I was supposed to. Kill every last one of you.
This helping?
You should save your bullets because you're gonna need them. That herd, it is coming.
Who put this dumpster in charge anyway?
See, it doesn't change. It never changes. And I don't die. Nobody dies because everybody turns. Hey, everybody turns!
You kill him, you ruin our chances from getting back to Hilltop.
Yeah, see? Well done. Come on, Morgan. Not gonna lie, I actually didn't think that would work at first, but that was probably the smartest thing he could have done. Yeah, see? Now what? Make your split-second choice or die. Hurry up! Come on, numpty. Just step. Walking? Oh, walkers! Hurry up!
I'm killing these pricks right now.
You're the dumbest. Well done, you just got someone killed. Please. None of this nonsense of going against your word. Come on. Yeah!
Almost out. Go on ahead.
Oh my. I guess now we know what Rick's word means, bloody hell. Directly after he saved you. I know they're the reason we're in this position in the first place. Well, technically we came out, so if you want to go back that far, who's responsible? Anyway, like, look, I'm not going to get into a debate about whether they deserved it or what, because I don't really, I still hold my belief as I have for a long time that not all of them are going to be bad, and if a lot of them are going to be there in that situation because of circumstance, right? That I don't like. So, because they made that split decision at Hilltop, Rick decided that they die. That was it. You know what? I'm still kind of nervous about the people at Hilltop. Isn't it crazy to think back as well? To go from season, like, earlier seasons and morally agreeing with pretty much everything Rick does, the further we get down the line, the less I agree with him morally. Isn't... Another hallucination. I mean, this guy, of all the ones which I probably wouldn't have cared as much dying, like, I'm not gonna blink.
You like sticks, right?
Excuse me about that, that's not just killing for, like, to kill, that's kill to hurt.
I lied.
You know what? I think even Rick in his own mind knows that that's... I want to swear so badly. Messed up. This is exactly what Carl's letter would have detailed. This is why he shouldn't have gone out. This is exactly...
Why'd you save me? You had your son there.
No.
You did.
I know.
Doesn't want to think about it, but it needs to be thought about.
Because my son was there.
It's the right thing to do. Think about it, yeah. What would Carl have thought if Carl was here, right now?
Hey, you want to tell me what the hell happened here?
You know what's... This is going to sound really weird. But I can't not tell you this because it's come up in my brain. You remember when I first saw them sort of near each other? I was like, oh my god, like she came across as a very powerful woman, and Negan comes across as a very powerful man. Is it weird and messed up that I'm imagining they'd kind of be a good... I don't know why I'm thinking about that. Let's just see it as a passing thought.
I'll swing by again sometime. Maybe you'll want to share.
Simon needs consequences. Like, isn't that bad that I'm saying that though? Like, you don't just go off and do something like that. Bloody hell. Come on, Carol. Oh my god, this just reminded me of Carol's daughter.
I'm sorry.
Isn't it crazy how you forget though? You forget that Carol had a bloody daughter.
On it.
Jerry. I love Jerry.
Right here! Yo!
Dude.
Ezekiel!
Oh my god, I can't stop smiling. Oh, my cheeks are sore. That makes me happy. Yeah, but then this freaks me out.
I killed him. I killed the man who killed your brother.
Don't think that's gonna make him happy like you think, Morgan.
I'm sorry.
No. Don't ever be sorry.
This is exactly what I was freaking out about. What does Rick become to the people? Exactly what I wanted Maggie to do, to show people that there's someone worth following. It scares and upsets me to say that Rick is doing the opposite. Yeah, now what? This. I'm telling you now.
Jesus Christ.
This is the bit that freaks... Like, not freaks me out, but this is the bit that I'm, like, imagining going forward. How that...
Holy hell. If shit could shit, it still wouldn't look as shit.
Oh, it's gonna be her, isn't it? The girl that saw Dwight. It's gonna be the girl that saw Dwight. Oh!
Daddy's home, and it's gonna be a surprise. Yeah, I got all sorts of surprises to roll out.
We don't take out the machines.
Take out Eugene.
We take out the man.
Reading the note after doing something like that, though, oh my god, the guilt I would feel. The pain in my stomach.
I love you.
I love you too.
It's been a bit of a frowny one, eh? Oh, like, not a lot's happened, but a lot's happened. So he does read it. Good on you, Rick. Good on you. Alright guys, that is the end of a pretty long episode actually. I reckon this one's going to be pretty damn big post-editing, so prepare yourselves. Well, prepare yourselves, you're watching the outro, so relieve yourselves or something of that. Anyway, where do we start? Today I think there's been a real big nod to the future about what could be. You know, there's a lot that's gone wrong today. I'm not gonna lie. I don't agree with a lot that's happened today. But I do feel like there have been steps made in a positive direction. Can I even say that though after what's happened? Do you know what I mean when I say like I feel like there's been a positive step in some way, shape or form? I don't know how to say that without it sounding kind of odd and without it sounding that makes no sense. There've been lots of deaths and violence and blood and guts and ick today, so it's not really been a positive step. I guess the way how do I describe this? It feels like the bad's being put out the door before the good's to come. Do you know what I mean? So the bad is well and truly just gone. Gone. I can't believe I've just said that. The bad has not gone. The bad has temporarily vacated the premise. But anyway, yeah. Morally, lots of stuff to think about, guys. Rick, I do believe, has made some very wrong decisions today, but I also believe he already knows that. I don't think it's going to take anything to help him realize that. Well, Carl's note. I think Rick will start making decisions for Carl. Even though Carl's not here, it'll be for Carl. Everything will be for Carl and Carl's memory. That's how he will be remembered. It's worrying today a lot about that, about the idea of Carl becoming a memory, but he's going to literally build the future. He has built, or at least he has laid down the foundations for what should be. Not what is, but what should be. Not what will be, what should be. We may not get what Carl wanted, ever. Anyway, we're not going to talk about Rick, guys. I spoke a lot about my worry about him in the episode. I think the thing I want to talk about is, like, what's next, you know? What's next in terms of Simon, in terms of Negan? Oh my gosh. Like, Negan's gonna have to come back with a bang. Like, I was talking a lot today about how I felt like I liked Negan in a sense and I wanted him to be... I wanted to figure out where his puzzle piece goes, but I genuinely feel like finding out what is on his puzzle piece is a bit freaky. What happens now? Oh, you know, the disobedience from Hilltop is not something Negan's just gonna forget. Just because he's had an episode with Jadis where I've, like, seen some kind of mercy from both sides and it's positive doesn't mean everything forward is positive. He still probably doesn't like Rick quite a lot. I genuinely feel like he needs to read the letter. I think he would benefit hugely from Carl's letter. I think it would change him like it would change Rick, right? So yeah, big shockwaves, I believe, coming from Negan. Simon, I don't think survives another couple of episodes. If anything, I think he dies this season. He's keeping it a big secret that he's returned, so I presume his entrance will be dramatic, to say the least. Jadis's whole thing with the helicopter, that was a bit random, eh? We still haven't really figured that out. And I still can't piece together why on earth she would be where she is if she's got access to a helicopter. I know this was her home, but what even is that? Maybe she was someone incredibly important beforehand, or maybe she was a part of something else and she left, or... I don't know. I honestly don't know what to say today, guys. I think I've spoken like a crap ton in the episode that I've kind of gotten out my thoughts. Other than the little theory about the scratches and the infected, if you haven't heard that theory, guys, it's in the reaction somewhere. I'm a bit worried about how people view Maggie versus Rick and whether people want to follow Rick after the sort of things that he's done or he is going to do, maybe, or is doing. I didn't like the look he was getting, you know. That reminded me of how I looked at Negan. Seeing the look on other people's faces was like looking in the mirror 2 seasons ago, a season and a half ago. Not a good feeling. Morgan, Jesus Christopher. More lost than I've ever seen him. I thought maybe seeing the boy alive would have changed that, but... Look, this is a good place to wrap up the episode, guys. We're going to do a comments video tomorrow, so I will be replying to comments anyway, which I'm sure will have some kind of more discussion about what we've just seen. Beyond the What will probably come after a couple of episodes, guys. 75 Hard starts next week, which means I will be recording an episode of something, or I will be recording a video every single day. A video won't be released every day, but if I don't release one every day, at least some weeks, then I will have a ridiculous pile up. So I plan to release as fast and as much as possible within those 75 days. For all I know, that will mean 75 videos in a row. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this episode, blah, 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 blah. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for new content every single week. And of course, follow the Instagram, Dan Reed with 2 Ds. And yeah, smash your comments in the comments. I've been away from the comments for a long time. It's time to jump back in. But yeah, that's all from me, guys. As ever, I'm Dan. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.